Yo, what's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. Now, after I made yesterday's video, it got me thinking about story times I've told on this channel about loyalty and people cheating and all these different things. And it got me thinking about one story time in specific that I haven't told yet on this channel that I think you guys will enjoy. It's not anything like the one I told yesterday. This one's a lot different. So yeah, I guess let's just jump right into it. Today's story time is about the time that we caught my girlfriend's mom cheating on her husband. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Strap in. Hope you enjoy this story time. Leave a like on the video if you do, and let's jump right into it. So this story time all starts off as a normal day in 2018. I'm sitting in my room, like always in these videos. I'm sitting there doing a whole lot of nothing. I think I was just working on a video or like playing a video game or something. And my girlfriend at the time texted me and invited me over to her house. Now, this relationship that I was in at the time really had, no complaints about it. But one thing that was really cool about it was her mom was super, just really nice, right? Like, nicest lady I've ever met, honestly. And she was always so nice to me, and her dad was always so nice to me. She just really had some of the best parents you could ask for, honestly. So yeah, on this day, I went to her house. I hung out there for like 2 hours. Her parents were there. They made dinner for us. We all ate dinner together, had a nice conversation. And while we were at dinner, eating together, my girlfriend's dad starts to tell me that he's going on a business trip in a week and that I'm going to have to come over and keep an eye on the house and stuff while he's gone. He was kind of joking around. He was kind of like saying I'd be the man of the house, but he was kidding. So I laugh at his joke, and I was like, yeah, how long are you going to be gone for? He's like, about a week. And I was like, oh, cool. And then my girlfriend's mom steps into the conversation, and she tells me that it'd be a good idea to have my girlfriend sleep over at my house for a couple days so that she can enjoy the house alone for a weekend and have nobody there and just relax. Now, when she said this, my girlfriend's dad got a real awkward look on his face, like a look of, that's not going to happen. He just looked so weirded out. I'm not sure what about it bothered him. Maybe it was the fact that he was thinking about his daughter, like, sleeping over at my house for the weekend, or he was thinking about his wife being alone. Either way, something about it bugged him, and he did not look good after she said that. Not good enough to the point where his wife stepped up and was like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm good. So yeah, after this, we kind of just move on and keep eating dinner. And yeah, the rest of that night was pretty normal, right? So after this, fast forward to the day of her dad leaving for his business trip. My girlfriend FaceTimes me, and she's like, hey, I want to spend this weekend at your place, like my mom was saying. And I was like, are you sure about that? Your dad seemed kind of like uncomfortable with that. And she's like, oh, he won't know, like no big deal. And I was like, all right, like fair enough. So fast forward to the weekend. She's spending the night at my place. Her mom's home alone, enjoying the house to herself for the weekend, I guess. And everyone seemed happy. I was fine with it. Like, even if her dad found out, which he probably would, that she was spending the night this weekend at my place, I don't think he would care that much. Like, he did trust me a lot, and me and her were both adults. So, like, I'm sure he wouldn't care that much. Anyway, the first night my girlfriend was staying at my place this weekend, she realizes she forgot something. She's like, fuck, I don't have my phone charger with me. I forgot my wallet. Like, I gotta go back and get that stuff. And I was like, all right, no big deal. We can go back to your house right now. And she goes, all right, cool. Let me call my mom quick. So she calls up her mom, and she's like, hey, mom, like, I'm gonna come home right now real quick. I gotta grab something. And her mom's like, no, like, not right now. And we're like, what? Like, that's weird. And she's like, why can't I come home right now? And she goes, because I'm not home. And she goes, it's all right. I have my key, remember? And she's like, no, like, not right now. Like, the house is a mess. I need to clean it. Like, really weird excuses that made no sense. Like, it's her house. Why would she care if it's a mess? You know what I mean? Like, this girl grew up in it. I don't think she would mind that it was a little messy. I'm sure she's seen it messy before. So after her mom made these really weird excuses, me and my girlfriend started talking about it after they hung up. And we were both just so weirded out by this. We're like, what the hell is going on? Like, what kind of excuses were those? Like, something's up. Like, what is she doing there? So my girlfriend decides that we're going to go there together anyway, even though her mom said not to. And even though I thought this was kind of a bad idea, at the same time, like, it was my girlfriend's house. Like, she grew up there. How are you going to tell her not to come home and grab her charger and her wallet? Like, the two things she needs. So anyway, we get in my girlfriend's car. We drive over to her house. And immediately upon pulling into the driveway, we realize something's up. There's a car in the driveway that neither of us have ever seen there before. It was like a red SUV. And it was somebody's car that did not belong to my girlfriend or her mom or her dad. So we were like really confused by this, okay? So we creep up to the door real quietly. My girlfriend locks the door with her key and opens the door. And upon opening the door, we immediately hear voices upstairs. And it didn't sound like one voice. It sounded like two. It sounded like a guy's voice and a girl's voice. And my girlfriend immediately looks at me and goes, what the fuck? Like, is my dad home early or something? And I was like, I don't know. Like, that's weird. So we creep upstairs, and my girlfriend walks up to her mom's door. And without knocking, just opens that shit and swings it open to expose my girlfriend's mom just straight up cheating on her husband, just cheating on my girlfriend's dad. They were laying in bed, watching a movie together under the covers, eating strawberries together. And not just any plain old strawberry, okay? Chocolate covered strawberries, okay? Like that's a serious fruit to be eating together, okay? Especially in bed, you know? That's just a big fat sign saying I'm cheating on somebody. Like if you're eating chocolate covered strawberries with somebody in your room watching a movie, odds are you guys probably have some sort of romantic thing going on. Don't get me wrong, you can be single and enjoy them. You know, I've done it before. There's nothing wrong with that. But odds are, if someone's doing it together and they're in bed together, probably a romantic relationship, you know? So anyway, upon walking in on this, my girlfriend starts freaking out. She screams at her mom, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, this isn't dad. What are you doing?" And they just start yelling at each other, and my girlfriend's mom was mad at her because she came home when she told her not to. But then I chimed in, and I was like, "Are you really mad at your daughter for coming home and catching you lying?" And she goes, "Shut the fuck up, Austin. This doesn't concern you." I was like, "Doesn't concern me. I just walked in with her seeing you cheating on your husband. I think it concerns me a little bit." And she was like, "No, it doesn't. Get out." So I just stepped back and I let my girlfriend handle it, which she did very well. She yelled at her mom, yelled at this guy, told him to get the fuck out of her house. And he listened. He got up, got dressed, and left real quick. And it was just me, her, and her mom, her cheating mom. And yeah, they yelled at each other for a while. Her mom was apologizing constantly while yelling because she knew what she did was very wrong and there was no way out of it. And yeah, they agreed to call up her dad and tell her right then and there what her mom did. And let me tell you, this shit was sad. I had to sit in the living room and listen to my girlfriend and her mom call up her dad and tell this dude that she cheated on him while he was away on a business trip. And I had to watch this family fall apart. It was just like the saddest thing ever. It was like watching a Jenga tower like slowly start to topple over and just fall into pieces. It was sad, okay? It was very, very tragic. But at the same time, I'm glad my girlfriend found the truth because honestly, I don't know what would have happened if she didn't catch her doing that. Because if she didn't, it probably would have went on for years and years to go. And who knows if they ever would have found out, or it just would have been so long and then they found out and have it be even worse. So that would have sucked really bad. But yeah, my girlfriend found out. They called up her dad. Her dad was very sad about it. And they broke up. They divorced. But I guess it's not all sad because they stayed split up for about a year, but then they rekindled their marriage. They like got back together a year later and remarried. So I guess that's good. I hope she's not cheating on him now. That would be a real fucking kick in the teeth. But yeah, moral of this story, don't be cheating on people. Not a good thing to do. But yeah, they got back together. I hope they're doing well today. I don't really know what they're up to, but I really hope they're doing well. I hope that she's not cheating on him anymore because that would be really sad. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the story time. Nothing else really happened after this besides, you know, them splitting up. And that was just sad. That was just them moving into different places for a year. And that's pretty much it. Sorry for the sad story time today, guys. I'll have a not so sad one tomorrow, I promise. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
Pace on back. I don't wanna look back. I don't want it like that. I've been going too fast. All the girls like that, and the fake ones wanna see my pulse go fast.